I'm going to give you an example of gaslighting at work. This is a hypothetical situation. Let's take a random couple. Let's call them, I don't know, Ron and Hermione. So they first start seeing each other and it's only their third date, and Ron no-shows a cinema outing that he was supposed to attend with her. And so Hermione phones up Ron and asks where he is. And he's like, what are you talking about? We cancelled. We discussed going to the cinema, but we called it off at the last minute because we thought, what's the point of seeing Fast and Furious 6 if we didn't enjoy any of the first 5? Hermione thinks this is a bit weird because she swears that she can remember that they agreed to meet at the cinema, but maybe she got it wrong. Fast forward 3 months, they're having dinner at home and Hermione goes into the kitchen and she opens the 3rd bottle of red wine that night because Ron's just been commenting on how much he enjoys it, and she suggested opening another bottle. He said, go ahead. But then when she brings it in, Ron has a massive go at her. It's like, what are you doing? You're wasting this wine. There's no way we can drink it. It's 11 o'clock, I have to work tomorrow. I'm gonna get pissed, I'm gonna have a hangover. You just wasted it. And Hermione swears that that's not how the conversation went, but she's beginning to doubt herself. She's beginning to doubt reality and what has happened. Then fast forward 1 year later, and they're both due to go to a dinner party. And basically Ron comes home late from five-a-side football. He's in a foul mood because the team lost. And then they're really late in leaving because, typical Ron, they can't find their car keys. And on the drive to the dinner party, Ron's speeding and he's making Hermione feel really uncomfortable, and she makes a comment asking him to slow down. And then he has a massive go at her. And he said, well, if you didn't spend so long doing your makeup, then we wouldn't have been late. This is so typical of you. And it's not typical, that's not what Hermione does at all. 6 months after that, they're Netflix and chilling, and Hermione sees a text on Ron's phone from a girl at work called Luna, and it's a really inappropriate, flirtatious text. She shows it to Ron, and the first thing he does is he blows his lid, and he says, you're always going through my stuff. You always make me feel like I'm walking on eggshells around you. You're so paranoid. I'm always looking over my shoulder because of you, and none of this is true. She's not like that at all. And then he says, is it any wonder that I flirt with some other women? Women throw themselves at me. You're really lucky to have a man like me in your life. And he makes Hermione start doubting the power dynamic of their relationship. But don't worry people, there is an imaginary happy ending to this make-believe story. After a while, Hermione realizes what's going on. She talks to her friends convince her to leave Ron. She's too good for him anyway. And she moves on with her life. She marries a man called Snape, who turns out to be a professor. Hello cruel world. What you just saw there was a tiny little tantalizing taste, kind of nutty, of a much longer episode. You should go check it out if you're interested. The link will be in the description below. If you're a fan of either true crime or mental illness, or the crossover between the two, then you've got to go and check out my main YouTube channel, A Psych for Sore Minds. My name is Dr. Sohom. I'm a consultant forensic psychiatrist. I assess mentally disordered offenders for a living so that you don't have to. My channel covers a whole range, a smorgasbord of topics related to true crime and mental illness. For example, high profile true crime cases with my own kind of personal psychoanalysis of individuals. I discuss issues related to criminality. I discuss individual diagnoses. I give advice about psychiatric problems. I interview ex-patients. I do a lot. There is something for everybody on my channel, and I implore you to go and check it out. You can even steal some of my ideas, palm them off as your own to impress your friends and impress people at dinner parties. It's all good. I've got your back. Until next time, stay euthymic, check out my channel, and please do not forget, I love you.